Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday Fun Day. Um, so today I will discuss something a little different. This topic has been really on my mind for a very long time. I was just waiting on the right time and opportunity to talk about it. And this is something that I don't struggle with it as much anymore, but I get challenged and it happens. That's what happens to all of us. That's all a part of this, this existence. So, how to handle yourself when belief systems clash. All of us have it. Whether you're a spiritual person or not, we all have a certain belief system. What matters is how we, what's the word? One moment. How we carry ourselves and how we identify with these belief systems. And so in the past, I've been challenged. I truly try to stay away from talking about religion and politics around people. This is in the past. Totally different now. Because I believed strongly in these structures, religion and politics. And so anyone that challenged me with an opposing point of view, I just viewed them as a threat, a threat to my whole foundation because I identified so fully in these ideals and beliefs. Okay, I felt like it spoke to my truth, which was false. And this happens to all of us daily, all the time. People get misunderstood. And so at some point, I came to this realization that I don't want to go through life judging and fighting and wasting my energy in disagreements, So once I came to that realization, I found that these people that were opposing, that were challenging me, although we're both acting from the unconscious mind, there's always that moment of clarity when you tap into your consciousness. Sorry, I have a little distraction here. And so when you tap into that consciousness, like I realized how truly beautiful this person in front of me is that's challenging me. And so this message, when I did my meditation, at the beach today, came through so clearly and so beautiful from Spirit. Basically, this is what Spirit was saying. So when you find yourself in that position where you're challenging each other, look for the fabric. Okay, so this fabric that they're speaking of, I kind of need to explain that, is the fabric of life, space, what binds us all together, that energy. And I believe Einstein may have also tried, or maybe he did discover the fabric. I think he called it time, or space, I think. And so that fabric, Spirit was saying, and I believe this was Yeshua because I did see him, is source energy. It's the creator of all. It exists within us and all around us, not just in nature, but in the fabric of space. And so you will find when you're having these exchanges, if you take a minute to stop and tap into your consciousness, or just silence your overactive mind, because at this point, it's not even you responding, it's your mind that's responding for you. The mind that has all of those ideals and beliefs that wants to hold on to it and deems anyone that challenges those beliefs a threat. So that's what's responding. So if you stop, Eckhart Tolle calls it stillness. You can call it whatever you wish, and tap into your consciousness. You will find that in every belief system, there is space. In that space, you will find the fabric or light or source energy, okay? That's what binds us together. And when you discover that, you will discover unconditional love for that person, for everyone, regardless of what they believe. It does not matter. It does not matter what they believe in. And so from my experience, what I find is once I look beyond the mind and the belief systems, and I give that person a chance, and I silence myself and I listen to them, I find that we are talking about the same thing, but from a different point of view. And I also find that they have added so much value to my knowledge, to my being. You know, I have learned from that person. Not only did I learn to be patient and to look beyond the facade that's in front of you, the form or the body, but I learned that they had something valuable to share, and that they are a part of my evolution and my growth process. And now I have another point of view. It's not just, you know, me and my world. This is my belief system. This is my structure, and that's it. I'm not letting anyone in. But now I'm adding dimensions. I am tapping into a higher dimension by allowing this person to contribute to my evolution, okay? We are multidimensional beings. It's all in here. And so all you have to do is just tap into those higher dimensions, you know, to reach a certain point in maturity where you don't have to feel threatened or challenged anymore. You can look deeper into these situations and approach them in such a different way. One moment. So Spirit calls this energy also, you can say unconditional love, the fabric, but it's oneness. It's what brings us and binds us together through our differences. So once you start achieving, or you start looking beyond the facade, communications will improve. Your outlook, this is part of our journey and our transformation, okay? This is part of our ascension process. I find that the people that I have been talking to are also going through this evolutionary process. Some are aware of it, some are not, but it's like all coming together, and it's so beautiful, beautiful to witness. Not only to see it in myself, but to see it in others. And it just makes me feel like, oh my gosh, this is really happening. You know, and we're all going to be contributors to this at some point. My cat. Okay. I guess I should keep this short before it gets too crazy here. But I feel like there's more, so one moment. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of going back to how we tend to just shun each other, you know, because we feel so challenged. We're holding on to our beliefs that we think define us. We seem to define ourselves in our past, in our belief systems, in our environment, and that's fine. But there is a part of you, a small part of you, and some of you, that is resisting this. You know, that fire that's inside of you is starting to get bigger. The flame is getting bigger and bigger, and you find that you are at odds with yourself and with your surrounding. But you can go, this is all a part of like the transformation and within yourself that's happening. And so with the energies that are coming through on this planet right now are invoking that movement. And so, yeah, for some of you, if you're not aware of what's happening, you're going to be at odds, mental prison, just a total disconnect with your reality. That is very possible. And so what Spirit is suggesting is to surrender. This disconnect and turmoil happens when you feel challenged and you want to hold on to what you believe in. But there's nothing wrong to opening up to new perspectives and new possibilities. Actually allow people to speak their truths. That will allow you to speak your own truth. And through that exchange and that release, you find yourself. There's many ways to find yourself. I mean, of course, looking inward is key, but sometimes there's people around you that can bring you to you if you only allow yourself to open up to them and not judge them for what they're believing, their belief system is. And so loosening the grip on your belief system is such an important step to your transformation. I know it was true for me. I had to let go of a whole lot. A whole lot. It was uncomfortable at first because I just felt like everything around me was crumbling. Everything that I believed in. It was literally like a death of what was. And it was hard in the beginning. It was, because I was holding on. I was afraid of the unknown. So once I started surrendering to this energy, my whole world changed. My views. And I've talked about this before, so I'm not going to go into that again. And so this is my experience, and I'm sure some of you can relate to it, and it could help you with whatever you're going through right now. It can open up new possibilities that you never thought were possible for you. The fact that we like to not only stick to our belief systems, but label people and label things, it hinders us. It doesn't allow you to open up. And so that's really the message, is just opening up, giving people a chance, looking beyond the facade and the form into that fabric that we call source energy. So I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. If you are interested in a private reading with me, my information is going to be right below where you can book it. I also offer healing sessions. I look forward to speaking to you guys. So much love to you all. I will see you on the next video.